So the cool thing about the AUG now, I shot like one of the first AUGs in the early 90s, back when they were really bloody expensive and almost impossible to get.
Okay.
After the assault weapon ban came in, right, you couldn't buy them for blood or money. And at the time, any one of them that was in the country just skyrocketed in price. So there weren't a lot of them around. I got to shoot one, and I only got a chance to really play with them a little bit. So recently, started playing with one quite a bit, and there are a lot of things that it turned out that I like about it. One of the things that happens in the training world is that we've got a lot of people who are talking about these guns without really knowing a lot about it. So, I come from the AR-15 world. They're not ergonomic, they're not this, they're not that, they're not the other thing. And as I started working with the gun, I discovered, most of that just isn't true.
Right.
So the first thing that most people notice about one of these things is the fact that the balance is very different than it is on an AR. So, for instance, you've got this gun here.
It's balanced right there.
Center balance is right there. So you can just hold this thing, all day long like this, and it just balances. So the gun feels, when you're actually coming up on target, it actually feels lighter than it really is.
Right.
Because the weight is so far back. The other thing is that this is nice for, particularly when you're doing magazine changes, and I have this problem with an AR. Particularly if you've got an AR with any sort of a heavier than pencil barrel, right? And you got anything out there on that, and you got a handguard, you got all that crap there. Anything, and it gets really, really heavy when you're trying to, get out. So what ends up is a lot of people end up doing this stupid crap.
Coming up with it.
Putting the magazine in, running the bolt forward while the muzzle's pointed up. When do most, accidental discharges occur? Yeah, it's stupid. So with the AUG, what I've discovered is that I can keep this thing because the balance is so good. I can actually keep it here. And I can grab a magazine. Just come out. Alright, so
that's the mag release?
Yeah, the magazine release. Oh no, that's the takedown. So magazine release is here. So I'm here, right? I come up and I take my next magazine, pull it out, I think come up, flip it out, come in like this, right? So right here, right at this mag release, in and up. And now I can either hit the bolt release here. I prefer actually to come up and run the charging handle. Now, the thing that we discovered, a lot of people these days are teaching running the charging handle for an AR-15.
Right.
Right? Well, the trouble is with an AR-15, you've got it up like this. You either have to go like this, or take it off, or do some stupid thing with the face out. With the AUG, because the thing is here, and it's a non-reciprocating handle, so it's usually actually like that. All you have to do is come up, run it, and you're in. So the thing stays on your shoulder, on target all the time while you're using it. Wonderful, wonderful design.
And that's one of the common complaints people say when they're trying to bash bullpups is the magazine changes.
And the fact is, if your training is dogmatic in that we release the magazine while we're reaching, when we touch the other magazine, if you're going to hold to that dogma so hard, that's not going to work. If we say, okay, great, my idea is I reach the other magazine, I know I've got another magazine, now all I have to come up is, hit the magazine release. This magazine does not want to release this one that out of the gun. Like somebody damaged the magazine. Like it's a bad mag. But we come up and we come up with the new magazine. We simply hit the magazine release and come it out, and anyone comes in. Very quick and easy to do.
It reminds me of the way some people take an AK mag and hit that back thing.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
So if you're teaching an AR-15 or an AK-47 with the same doctrine, the same dogma that you're doing, like an AR, it doesn't work. Same thing with the AUG. If you're training with the same dogma that you use with an AR-15, it's not going to work for you.
Right.
If you instead look at the rifle, look at its strong parts and weak points, and say, hey, this is the neat stuff, right? All of a sudden, you see how it works, and it becomes relatively fluid. Even the safety, it's got a crossbolt safety instead of the thumb safety on the AR. Well, it's not ergonomic. This is how I am, and if I need to fire, right?
Hit it with your knuckle and just knock it in.
It comes off. The only thing I found is on mine, I took off some of the edges and the corners on that thing because it hurts after a while. It's a lot easier when it's like this.
Right.
But so, right.
Now, is this the gas? Is the gas piston right there?
Yeah, the gas piston is right there.
And the knurling, what's that?
The threading is for, at least keep in mind, this is a military rifle. The threading apparently is for something they do with the military, like, I don't know, blank adapter or something. I have They told me that they use it for, what's that? Blank adapter, yeah, I think that's probably it.
At the end there,
Yeah, I think that's what they said. So
flex all the gases when it comes out.
yeah. So this part gets hot. The really weird thing is you're sitting there shooting this thing, you put a little rounds there, right? The bolt is cold. After, like, we were shooting, the other day, we were shooting like 300 rounds in a hurry. The bolt was dead cold. It's just, if you're used to an AR, you're used to all the heat building up there, it's weird at first because the heat builds up here like this.
And it drives down the side?
It drives down the side.
Okay.
Yeah. So wonderful, wonderful design. As I'm working on it, discovered all this stuff that we always talked about, bullpups, right? All this crap that you hear about them, all their ergonomic, you can't do fast bag changes, all that sort of thing. It's just not true.
You just got to train with it differently.
You just got to train with a little differently. You got to take advantage of the gun. Like I said, the same way you do with an AK versus an AR, all that kind of thing. So wonderful, wonderful piece of gear. This one's got an ACOG on it, and they come in several flavors. Like they've got the long rail, right? You can mount just about anything on, and then they've got the stock optic. This is the stock military optic that they put on it, 1.5 power. The only problem I found with that is that it's a little too far forward, a little too high for my build. So I much prefer actually to put something else on it and use. And it's just, I mean, it's like